Hey y'all, it is Thursday, August 22nd, 2013, and you're watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works with me, TexasDanielle. I'm just going to get straight into the topic. You have to excuse my hat because it is a hot, sweaty mess under here. I just went and busted my butt at the gym. And I'm about to hop in the shower, but I knew once I showered I'd be too relaxed to do my video, so I'm doing it now. This week's question is a viewer topic, which I love. It's a great topic too. It's eating out and takeout. How do you do it? What do you order, eat, and take home from any of the following restaurants? Mexican, Chinese, Italian, Greek, Japanese, or diner. My favorite restaurant, my strategies, and still follow your weight loss surgery rules. Are there any restaurants that you avoid? So, I'm just going to go down the list. What I order whenever I go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant is pretty much whatever I want. I usually have been, whenever I go to a restaurant, I try to go for like fajitas or seafood at some point. And whenever we go out to a Mexican restaurant, my husband and I will get fajitas. We'll do the mix, the chicken, shrimp, and beef. I'll eat most of the shrimp first, then he'll eat the beef, and we go back and forth. We share it. I do it naked style. I don't eat the tortilla. If I do, it's half a tortilla usually. Coming from Texas, there's a lot of good Mexican food, and my dad is Mexican, so I am used to some really good Mexican cooking. So Mexican restaurants here, it's just they're all right. It's not my daddy's cooking, all right? So I have yet to eat my daddy's cooking post-op, but we will find out how that goes when it happens. So I usually get whatever I want. If we go out to like a little taco truck, I'll just get steak tacos. They usually double wrap them in corn. I take off one tortilla and eat it that way. Sometimes I'll put like the meat from another tortilla into that one. You hear the ice cream man? I'll put the meat from one to the other so that way it's like a double meat taco, and I'll still eat the shell or the corn tortilla. It takes me a little longer now to eat those. I am starting to have trouble with my band and tortillas, especially if I don't chew well enough. I am 30 weeks post-op lap band, for those of you who don't know, so some days it's easier than others, and some days it just ain't gonna happen. I'll take one bite and be like, nope, eating meat, I need a fork. That's just how it goes for me at a Mexican restaurant. Chinese, haven't really done Chinese. I've done teriyaki, which is, similar. That goes into the Japanese thing. I'll get the chicken teriyaki and I'll get vegetables instead of rice. If I want rice, I do like 2 spoonfuls, like regular spoonfuls from my husband's. The dog usually ends up getting half of that. I try to avoid rice. It's not a filling food to me. It doesn't sustain me, so I try to avoid it. I do eat it here and there. Like at the Mexican restaurant, I'll eat a couple bites of rice, but I don't finish my plate anymore. Italian, straight up haven't done it. Italian is my favorite food, or it was. I love pasta, I love bread, so I haven't done it yet. Don't know what I do when I do it. No, I take that back. I have done Italian. I actually did it a couple weeks ago. Forgot about it. I ordered chicken parm and I got broccoli instead to avoid the temptation. I miss my pasta. I ain't gonna lie, I still miss my pasta. My sister went with me whenever my baby sister was in town. She ate I ate about 0.4 of my chicken breast and she ate the other half. I mean, it worked out well for us because I didn't eat it all and she ate it. But we got broccoli instead of pasta, and she got pasta, and it looked delicious, and I had a noodle, but I couldn't do it anymore because I couldn't control myself. I know I wouldn't be able to. So Italian, I avoid. I try my best to avoid it. Greek, I haven't done Greek, but I did Greek pre-op. There's actually a really nice restaurant down the street from us, and they offer a Euro plate. So it's like double the meat for the same price on a bed of lettuce with the tzatziki sauce on the side and all the fixings. So it's delish. I get it on the side. That is how I've done Greek before. I haven't done it post-op yet, but I would love to. Japanese or diner food. I'm gonna consider diner food like bar food. You know, we love bar food. Um, in general, guys, I don't eat out as much as I used to. Actually, my husband and I, we don't eat out as much as we used to. We're on a streak this week, going 2 days in a row. It's usually about once a week, if any now. It's easier to cook at home. We're trying to save money, so we've been cooking at home. And at home, I know what's in it. I can decide what we're having, or we can't decide, and he's happy with just meat and meat, and so it works out for us. When we go get bar food, we usually get chicken wings, or I get a burger and I just take off the bun. Um, we do onion rings instead of fries because we both prefer them anyways. However, take home bar food. Onion rings do not agree with me reheated. They hurt. So that is one thing I've learned with my band is reheated onion rings are not a go for me. Reheated meat, I have to slowly reheat it, and that's just take the edge of the cold off. I can't do any more than that. Otherwise, it's too tough, and no matter how well I chew it, it's not happy. Not a happy band. My strategies for eating out is I've started asking for my box right away. It's easy to pack the food away, and then I got my lunch for the next day. Get your box ahead of time. I have a restaurant that I go to. It's called The Ram. It's an American restaurant. They do a little bit of everything. I customize my burgers to whatever I want. They are fine doing that for me. I have no problem asking for what I want and how I want my food prepared now. At first I was like, but most places are understanding. And the worst thing they can say is no. Or they can kind of look at me crazy. And then I'll flash my little handy dandy weight loss surgery patient card that my surgeon gave me at surgery that basically says, hey, this person can't eat as much as they used to. Let them order off the kid menu, or please prepare their food a different way. Charge them less, something. And most places are understanding then. Whenever I go out, the rules I follow are protein first and not drinking with my water. And obviously stopping whenever my body says stop. I don't follow the quantity per se. I'm not sitting there measuring my food, but I'm pretty good at eyeballing it now and figuring out this and that, and then I put half of it away, so I'm making sure I'm not overdoing it. Any restaurants do you eat? My favorite restaurant is Wingstop. It is a wing place. They have the best wings ever, in my opinion. They have the best ranch ever. They make it in store. They have the best flavors. They have the best fries. And we have learned we cannot order fries because this girl right here will eat fries and doesn't care how uncomfortable she gets, because I love the fries that much. And I dip the fries in the ranch because I love it. I love this ranch so much, guys, I would drink it. That's how much I love it. It sounds so, I haven't done it, but I would if I could get away with it. But that's just too weird for me. So we go to Wingstop and we get wings only. No more fries, no more sides, just wing and ranch. That's all we get there. And I love it so much, but it's about a 45-minute ride there and a 45-minute back. So that's an hour and a half to go get dinner. That my husband has put a once a month Wingstop policy in this house. So I only get it once a month. And I cherish it. And I'm like, are we going today? Are we going today? That is my favorite place. His favorite is Buffalo Wild Wings. Once again, it's wings. We like wings. So we go and get it. But I have learned I have to chew those babies. Chew, chew, chew. If I can, I try to get skinless, boneless, unbreaded. It's good. So I've learned to modify what I want. Any strategies? I pick this up from Weight Watchers. I set that fork down when you're done. Between bites, set that fork down. There ain't no need to be holding your fork, getting that second bite ready when you're 3 chews in. No. I actually am a little bit slower eater at a restaurant. Slower eater. Slow down, put the fork down. It sounds totally ridiculous and totally crazy, but when we go to a restaurant like Mexican with chips, my husband legit has to move the chips across the table on his side out of my reach because I will keep grabbing them. I don't know why. I can't control myself yet, but my husband's there to support me, and he knows that, so he moves them out of my way before I even ask him to. He'll take my fork away, which is so stupid. I give him my fork because If I haven't got my box yet, because sometimes I ask for it and they don't bring it right away, he takes my fork away from me. And then the server comes and he gives me back my fork, and they look at us like we're crazy. But I don't care. It's what I have to do, and it's what he has to do to help me, support me, and get me to where I want to be. And until I can control myself, he's there to help me. And we do what we got to do to get it done. He takes away my water. And he doesn't have to, but that's just as a precaution to keep me from sip here, sip there after food is done. It's so easy just to grab it and sip. It's second nature still. So he takes it away. That one I'm getting really good at. It's whatever. If the water's there, it's there. I'm pretty good at avoiding it now. The restaurants I avoid are Italian, any fast food. I was doing Wendy's for a while in the beginning still. Get their chicken nuggets. Don't do it anymore. It's just not worth it. Like Amy said, I'm pretty sure Kababa might have mentioned, I haven't watched all the videos yet this week. I'd rather run into a grocery store, get some lunch meat, roll it up with some cheese, call it good. It has been my favorite thing. I throw some pickle in there, and it is amazing. If I can find riceless sushi, I do that. I do rice every now and then whenever we go out to sushi. Not nearly the quantity. Maybe if it's with rice, maybe 2 or 3 like little, I don't know what they're called, little discs. Not a whole roll. And I'm good. I have found out places will do it without rice for me. Just have to ask. So yeah, it's all about modification, guys. Asking. The worst thing they can say is no. Put the fork down between bites, move the water, have somebody take your fork or plate away if you need to. It's all about getting whoever you're going out to eat with, if they know, to be understanding and not bug you either. Say, is that all you're going to eat? Is that all you're going to eat? Because that shit gets old. I mean, excuse me, that gets old. But yeah, those are my tips and strategies and what I do at some restaurants. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for tomorrow for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. And let us know what you do. What are some of your tricks of the trade that you do? Everybody has different ways. Everybody has different things they've heard of, different things that helps them, things that don't help. I would like to know. I am always ready to find out new things about this, because anything that I could do to make my life easier, I am all down for. All right, guys. With that, I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.